So guys, another part of the business plan which is very critical, most people think it's only a P&L statement. Actually, it's not. A business plan is not only a P&L statement of where you want to go, but the more important part of a business plan is really what you're trying to achieve. A business plan is not only about numbers, it's about goals. So when you're actually, and those goals have to come before your numbers come. So for example, as I mentioned in my earlier example, if you want to go from 2,000 centers to 3,000 centers, that has to be your goal, which will then, when you put it into paper, it will result into numbers and what that means in terms of revenue or what it means in terms of profit. But if you don't have your goals set, so I would suggest that your first step for a business plan is to really decide what am I trying to accomplish in the next 3 years, and identify very quantifiable goals in terms of number of centers, number of customers, number of products, number of services, average revenue per customer, average revenue per product, and identify those metrics and decide where you want to be 3 years from now. Then break that down and say, if I want to get in 3 years, I want to go from 500 centers to 2,000, I obviously am not going to get there overnight. So in the first year, I'll go from 500,000, second year 1,000 to 1,500, third year 1,500 to 2,000, and work those goals out then on an annual basis. And then you'll convert all those goals into your numbers, which will equal into your P&L statement. And again, like I said, that's just practice makes perfect. You just got to start and keep making it better. But the second part of a business plan is actually very importantly your cash flow statement. And a lot of the people don't think about cash flow because they don't realize how much money gets stuck in receivables, in working capital, and in inventory. Depending on the kind of business you're in, if you're in a business where you're producing goods and you're selling them later, you're paying for that production cost up early and you're going to sell them later. That could be 1 month later, 3 months later, 9 months later. That means your cash is stuck in inventory for that period of time. And you don't have visibility on which product is going to sell early, and that's only something you'll come to know from experience. So if you have 1,000 SKUs, that means you have 1,000 products which you now need in different shapes, different sizes, different colors, and that just expands the inventory size. So the lesser number of products you have, you can create more variety and more depth of those kind of products, which puts you in a safer place versus having too many products, which becomes very difficult to manage. And you'll then end up having lots of inventory, small inventory of many products, which will increase your manufacturing cost, increase your holding inventory cost, and also make your operations and management quite difficult. So keep in mind your cash flow. You want to know when cash is coming into your business and when cash is going out of your business. The worst thing in a business is when you're completely strapped for cash. You have products, you have orders, you have customers, and you have no cash to actually create it and to actually be able to sell. So be very clear, if 10 rupees is coming in, not more than 8 rupees should be going out. You don't want 11 rupees to be going out because you'll be stuck. You'll have to take debt, you'll then have an interest cost. So be very careful on your cash flow along with your P&L at the same time.